Hey guys, welcome. We are going to do a short, sweet, and to the point upper body recovery sequence. No props that you need, just your body and some serious intention. Anytime that we work a specific body part, I obviously don't know your background of injury or anything that you might be rehabbing. So I always will defer to your healthcare provider, your athletic trainer, if you are currently managing an injury or working through a rehab program. Anything that we do in these sequences should be relatively pain-free, maybe creating some awareness and maybe some new sensations, but never bringing on pain, right? So we'll get started, and let's start in a tall kneeling setup or base. If you have something to kneel on, or if standing is much easier for you, you can certainly do that. Whatever base that you choose, let's lift the torso up. Lifting up so that we're taking some of the downward action into the feet or into the knees in this case. And just connect to your natural breath. You're here. You've made the time. Let's take a deep breath together. In through your nose. Open your mouth and exhale. Lifting both shoulders up to the earlobes. And then sliding the shoulder blades down the back side of your body. Again, lift all the way up. Exhale to soften the shoulders. Last one, third time's a charm. Up you go. And exhaling. Turn the palms back. Check in to see what this rotation feels like in your shoulder joint. And we'll begin to unwind and flip the palms forward. Keep spinning the pinkies forward. Find your end range of motion. It does not need to look anything like mine. In fact, if you are drawn to look around, close your eyes. Just feel what it feels like to rotate in and rotate out. And maybe you've picked up that I'm starting to lift my arms, and I'll pretty much stop at shoulder height here. Once I find the height of my shoulders, I'm going to reach my fingertips out long. Open and close the palms. And then from this space, taking the hands to the low back, support the low back, lifting up right here through the center of the chest. Lift. As you breathe out, create a little teeny tiny back bend. Come back through center, take a deep breath in, and then let the arms rest by the side. Palms to face forward, take the right leg out. So we're in this Z stance. Palms facing forward, bring the pinkies, the fingers up towards the shoulders, rotate towards me and press down like you're creating your own resistance, working through the elbow. Chances are, if you are a throwing athlete or use your upper body for your sport, we think, okay, upper body, shoulders. We should also still love up the elbows, the wrists, the fingers, and most definitely up into the neck. Once the palms are facing down, keep the hands just as they are, reverse. Rotate. Palms down, pull the back of the hands upwards. This is your last one. Good, pressing down. Taking your right elbow, the one that's on the same side as the knee, and we'll just place the back of your forearm onto the knee. Create a little bit of a base here. With this other arm, this is my left arm, I'm going to reach it away from the body. Let the shoulder drop. And then as you breathe, roll the shoulder back and open up the chest. Maybe you look over the shoulder. Shoulder drops. And then open the shoulder and look over the shoulder towards that same side. Palm will flip upwards. Reach it up and over. Bend the elbow. Reset. Come all the way back to the start. Float the arm all the way up. Hand will tap behind the body. And then we'll unwind, hand comes back alongside the hip. Let's reset through the center and then reach the fingertips out long. Bend through the elbows, open up the chest, take a breath. Close the fists, give the wrists a little roll. We're gonna switch to the other side. So placing the right knee down, my left is gonna come out. Don't worry about the sides, just do the other one. And we'll find this strong base. Forearm will rest on the top of your thigh. Reaching the fingertips out long. Flip the palm as you breathe. Float the arm up and over, let the elbow bend. And then we'll reach, bring it alongside the hip. Float the arm up and over. Open the chest. Maybe the gaze will follow. And then bring it alongside the body. From here, let the shoulder drop. As you inhale, pull the shoulder back. Open up the chest. Let the shoulder drop. And allow your eyes to follow. Good, shoulder drops last time. Very specific rotation right between the shoulder blades. Just check in, what does that feel like in your body? Bring the arms out, inhaling. Exhaling, cactus the arms, lean back, pull the elbows forward. Maybe the fingertips will drop back. And then from here, we'll take the hands, bring them right down in front. We'll guide this leg back and find a tabletop shape. So patting out through the hands, through the fingertips. We can dial the fingertips out in any way. Make it your own. Maybe we flip fingertips towards the knees. See what that feels like. If you are a racket athlete, use a bat, lacrosse ball, hockey stick. Love up on those forearm muscles. So we'll flip to the back sides of the hands. Put some softness or a bend in your elbows. Find stillness eventually, curling the fingertips in towards the palms. Take a deep breath. Exhaling. Good, deep breath in and deep breath out. Maybe we add a slight rock forward and back. And then from here, we'll release the hands, palms to face downwards. And from this space, knees underneath the hips, a nice flat back as if we were going to balance something really important there. Take a breath. As you exhale, dropping the front side of your body down towards the floor, arching through the back. And then from the tailbone, tuck the tailbone under as you draw the front side of your body up, 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 and arch or rounding through the back. Finding center, taking your left hand right underneath the nose, reaching your right hand, bring it out to the side like an airplane wing. Sweep your little airplane wing forward towards the front of your mat if you're using one, and turn the thumb up. Palm down, sweep it out to the airplane arm, drop your thumb, and come to your low back. Let the elbow drop. Re-engage the space between the shoulder blades. Lift your elbow, pause here. Now extend your elbow, reach your fingertips back. Begin to find that airplane arm as you rotate the palm. Guide the arm forward and the thumb is up. Let's do that again. Palm down, sweep it out to an airplane wing. Thumb spins down, now your palm is up. Bend the elbow, hand to the low back, elbow drops. Breathe in, lift the elbow, engage. Unwind the arm, reach fingertips back, sweep, airplane arms, and then thread the needle. Take the thumbs, take the hands right underneath that little window. So from the front side, I'm sure you've seen or done this before. Hips are lifted. Breathing into the back of the body. Allow the neck to soften. The power here in this pose is the exhale. So if we are holding or gripping, worried that we look silly, take a step or two back. Everyone's doing the same thing. We're just creating space. Let's unwind here. Take a breath. And then we'll move towards the other side. So finding that stack, right hand right underneath the nose. Find the left arm, airplane arms. Sweep the arm forward, thumb spins upward. Palm down, reach it back. Thumb drops, spin the shoulder in the socket, and then let the elbow drop. Lift, squeeze the back body, pulling the shoulder blade in. Reach fingertips out long. Find your airplane wing as you rotate, and bring the hand to the front. Work it back to that airplane wing. Thumb spins down, palm is up, elbow bends. Soften through the shoulder. Lift the elbow, engage those mid traps, then send the fingers back, palm reaches, and bring the arm all the way up. Last one, sweep and rotate. Elbow bends, elbow drops. Inhale to lift. Keeping the integrity of this quadruped or tabletop stance. Thread the needle. Noticing how this side feels maybe a little bit different, or maybe it feels pretty similar. It's all good, it's just information. Good. From here, take one more full breath. And breathing out, unwind. Walking your hands back towards the knees. Tucking all 10 toes, sit the hips towards the heels, big toe stretch. Let's release that, coming forward. And this time, walk the hands all the way up. The toes are tucked, but if it's a little too intense, a little too much, untuck, it's okay. From here, with the toes tucked, okay, we'll take a nice full breath, arms resting by the side. Chin to chest, sweep the chin, the head, and neck towards the right. And then bring the chin through center and sweep to the left. Back through center, reset, inhale to the right. And exhaling, move over to the left. Take one more, chin through center. Leaving the right ear stacking over the right shoulder. Take the shoulders up. And then shoulders drop, untuck the toes if they are still tucked. If it makes sense to sit hips to the heels, great. We'll take the right hand to the temple and then left hand behind the back. Great. From here, let's lift up. If we have the hips sitting back towards the heels, we're going to rotate. Move to the other side and sit hips to heels if there is mobility and space. Otherwise, stay tall, kneeling. Great. From here, unwind the arms. Give them a wiggle through the wrists, through the fingers. Let's dial the toes around. Find a comfortable seat for you. Might be crisscross applesauce. It could be looking a different way, somewhere where that you can sit and just take 2 minutes of intentional stillness. If you do have time to make your way onto your back and take a more expansive, constructive rest, then please, by all means, take up that space. Starting to notice as you inhale, where does that breath travel to? If you find yourself breathing through the mouth, make a conscious effort in the next few moments to close the mouth and focus that in and out breath through the nose. Everything here, everything in life is a practice. So we show up each and every day with the intention to get 1% better and maybe even learn something new. Can we breathe in together through your nose? Exhaling. Breathe in for a count of 1, 2, 3, 4. See if you can pause the top of your breath. And then exhale for 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Yeah, become more aware of the room, of the space around you, the environment, the temperature. And when you're ready, you can make your way up into a comfortable seat. I'm glad that you're here. I'm glad that you invited me into your space to lead you or lead your group. I'm excited to continue this journey of offering yoga for recovery, particularly for my athletes. Always will be near and dear as an athletic trainer. I hope you have an amazing day. Thanks for being here.